All right, time to get organized and get this thing going again. I jumped all over the place in the last video. I deleted a bunch of stuff that I'd recorded over a week. Kind of got lost on where I was at, but I still got some stuff done yesterday and pretty straightforward on what I want to do today. I'll show you that. I want to get this seal changed, get this guy off, replace it with a nice billet piece that's a little bit stronger. Maybe I'll make it to putting the new clutch on and doing the throw out bearing as well. We'll see how far we get. Old seal is out. I've never had one fight me like that. I'm gonna clean up in there. Look at this thing. Did not want to come out. New seal is in. While I was messing with getting the old one out, this little spring popped out. There's a ball bearing that goes in there as well. I didn't see it fall anywhere, and it's super hard to see inside there and tell if there's a ball bearing in there, but it looks like there is. So I use a super scientific method to see if it is. So you see how far the spring goes in. Grab it. Look here. I don't know if you can see, but it does not reach all the way to that shaft. Something's stopping it before. I'm gonna call it a ball bearing. We'll see how that goes in life. That. You can see the difference between these two pieces. This is supposed to help keep the case stiff and flexing too much where stuff will break inside. New clutch is on, new pan is on, new seal. Last thing to put the transmission back is a new throwout bearing, and I'll do that tomorrow. All right, next day. It's kind of late already. Main thing I want to do today, get the throwout bearing swapped out. Check the movement on it, 'cause I think there's something weird with that. It was causing a grinding, kind of not fully engaged noise with the clutch before, and get the transmission mounted back up on the motor, ready to go back in. Took just a minute, not long, just a couple minutes. Longer than I thought it should though. A little bit different than the one that was on there. You never really know what stuff has been used or needed to be used to be a little bit different because of different transmission with motors it didn't originally go to, all that stuff. But it looks like it should work fine. Movement looks good, fit looks good. Should be good. Well, remember I was talking about the throwout bearing being a little different, never knowing what is what on swapped stuff with different engines and transmissions that don't really go together. I neglected to look and see. I thought I'd seen about what was the proper clutch and everything for this car, and the motor and the transmission setup and everything. It does use a DSM flywheel and a DSM pressure plate, but not a DSM disc. It still uses a disc from the Mighty Max or D50, which is what transmission's out of. So that shaft does not fit in here. It's too big. So now I have to find a disc to go with this. And there's not a lot of good stuff out there. So I'm going to have to do some research and see what I can find. And I'm going to call it a night on that one.